What Mateo sort of like experiences throughout that book, that was something that like I definitely started taking nature like from as well. Like I would have to be the biggest hypocrite to like tell you guys go live your life, and then I'm still living mine like very safely. You know, it's just like I had to sort of take a page out of his book, and like now like next year I'm going skydiving for the first time, and hold me to it. If you don't see me tweeting about this in 2018, just Adam Silvera is a hypocrite hashtag, and yeah, so I just like, you know, it was gradual, but it's little moments, and I still of course get scared about things, but then I just sort of remind myself, like, again, like, would I regret not doing this? And normally it's like, yeah, so then I just try to take the plunge forward. So I was 11 years old when 9/11 happened in New York City, and which it's wild to think about that, because like I literally have teenage readers today who were not alive when that happened. Like they're looking at me like, you are old. And but you know, to go through such a catastrophe like that at such a young age, and then 2 months later, almost to the day, like tomorrow marks the anniversary of my uncle's death, and like when he died in a plane crash, and that was like my first like real personal loss, like and yeah, so I mean, like it's just, and I thought my uncle was gonna be around forever, you know, like he was like the male role model in my life, like over my father, over my father's brothers, you know, and then he was gone, just like completely out of nowhere, and yeah, so I mean, like that sits with you, and it's like, but yeah, death is a theme throughout my books, and more happy than not, there's a lot of, it revolves around suicide, and History Is All You Left Me, it revolves around grief of a loved one, and they both died at the end. It's like mourning yourself, and yeah, so I just, I don't know, it's been on the brain, and writing is the only way I sort of get to create any resolutions for myself. I don't think it's like, I don't think technology is like the total devil, you know, like I think about how, like in the book, like these two characters, and they both die at the end, they meet because of technology, they meet because of a phone app, and like I have so many people in my life today who I would not have known if it weren't for me meeting them on a dating app or something. Or like I think about my best friends who are all writers, who I literally have like tattooed on my arm here, like they each line represents a different person, and we all live in different cities, and we have a strong friendship because we're able to talk to each other online, and like these are literally people who will be at my wedding if I ever get married, and yeah, so it's just like it can be really special, and that's what I wanted to sort of show with They Both Die at the End, because you have two boys who would not have ever crossed paths otherwise, and they meet and something magical happens, and I think that there's true beauty in that.